Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
This used to be a symbol of the American dream. Those days are long gone, and for many, the ability to dream has become a dream in itself. In over 2 years of recession, enormous sums have flowed into corporations, but not into the pockets of Americans in need.
If you took the $1.4 trillion that were initially spent just to bail out the banks, and you had redistributed that money among all the millions of Americans who were having problems paying their mortgages and who had just lost their jobs in the previous year or two, each one would receive a check for $350,000.
But that money is nowhere to be seen for 1 in 7 Americans living in poverty.
The American dream historically was that maybe ability to own your own house, maybe a car, to eat what you wanted to eat, to get a little vacation, and to be able to save a bit of money.
Millions don't have homes, don't have jobs, and just don't have dreams anymore.
What dream? It's survival.
Kian is a single mother struggling in New York, who has been out of work for more than a year now.
Unemployed people want jobs. There's 1 in 5, 1 in 8 for applicant for every job. So I don't know what people want you to do. You can't, invent a job.
Kian says her dreams have turned into a constant worry to stay afloat.
My dream would be to be able to pay my rent on time, frankly, and not have to just stress and worry every minute.
While some of the lucky few have been able to avoid the stresses of a recession, according to official numbers, unemployment long at a hefty 9.6%, just shot up to 9.8%. But according to many experts, that number is actually closer to 20.
I just heard a report that they freed up 70,000 jobs. Where are they? Can you send one over here?
Sahai is another woman struggling every single day of her life.
I feel like I'm looking for jobs that don't exist anymore.
The poverty is even more shocking considering the advantages that the U.S. has historically enjoyed.
The United States is the richest country in human history in terms of its general wealth, and it has had more poor people than any other rich country in human history.
For the majority of Americans, the loss of prosperity took place recently.
It's changed a lot in the last 2 years because of the broken promises of Obama.
It's the priorities of the government that are now often blamed for the shattered American dream.
54% of U.S. federal tax dollars go into the military. 19% is just paying off the interest on old wars that are over and we're not fighting anymore.
And while officials engage in their own games, many Americans have been left to mend their broken realities and dreams by themselves.
Our government stole the American dream, I think, is what the bottom line is. Our own government did it, and I guess we as Americans let them do it. It's really sad.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Anastasia Churkina, RT, New York.